They'd say every trail leads somewhere, but the trail to Janus only leads deeper. Down on a dead man's road, dust rolled high where the cold wind blowed. Found one boot by a broken sign, 3 fresh graves and a bottle of rye. Old barkeep said, don't speak that name. Sheriff went pale when he heard the same. There's a price on truth and blood on the rails, and Janus waits at the end of the trail. Saddle up, keep your powder dry. Watch those hills and the circling sky. Every stranger's got something to hide, and somebody knows if Janus died. We're finding Janus, riding through the flame, chasing down a shadow with a wanted man's name. Through the dust, through the dark, where the lost souls roam. Finding Janus and bringing answers home. Finding Janus, hear the 6 guns cry. There's a storm on the prairie and blood in the sky. Every mile brings trouble, every truth brings pain. We're finding Janus, or dying all the same. Black coat rider on a pale gray mare vanished like smoke when we found him there. A card on the table, an ace face down, and a map with a cross outside of town. Railroad barons and a preacher's lie, silver in the mountains and fire in their eyes. Every locked door and whispered tale pulls us farther down the Janus trail. Saddle up, hear the warning bell. Some roads lead home, some roads lead to hell. Trust your gun, but question your guide. Everybody knows where the secrets hide. We're finding Janus, riding through the flame, chasing down a shadow with a wanted man's name. Through the dust, through the dark, where the lost souls roam. Finding Janus and bringing answers home. Finding Janus, hear the 6 guns cry. There's a storm on the prairie and blood in the sky. Every mile brings trouble, every truth brings pain. We're finding Janus, or dying all the same. Maybe he's a prisoner, maybe he's a thief, maybe Janus buried every shred of truth beneath. Maybe he needs saving, maybe we've been fooled. Maybe when we find him, he'll be waiting with a rule. 2 faces in the lantern light, one tells truth, one starts the fight. Which man waits beyond the dust? The one we seek, or the one who's hunting us? Let the whole world know, from the burning desert to the mountain snow. No grave stays silent, no secret stays alone. We're finding Janus and dragging truth back home. Finding Janus till the final round, till the wanted fall and the lost are found. When the smoke clears out and the last bell rings, we'll know who Janus was and what his finding brings. Load your iron, check your horse. The sun is falling, and Janus is still out there.
Let me turn my mic on. Perfect. Okay. Welcome, welcome. This is it's so funny. Find Janus. It's I goof it up every time. The song's a little different. Find Janice. It's the lady's name, Janice. Okay. Not that that reveals anything. Shut up, man. Um, here I am. This is my face. If you look on the side, these are some people who are playing with us tonight. And no, I'm not wearing my Lazy Fades hat tonight. Sorry, Wizard Kicker or whatever your real name is. Um, but I got it really sweaty today, and I was ashamed of how gross it was. So I'm letting it air dry out a little bit still. But I do have a very westerny hat of Doc Holliday saying "Say when." So there you go. I felt like that was appropriate. Um, JD's nuts. I love it. One other thing you might notice, the setup looks different. We're on an ad break, so I'm only talking to Slippery Buttery Convict. Hey, what's up, Slippery? How we doing? I didn't realize we were on an ad break and I was saying so much. What up, man? What what you welcome, first off. If we got a new person, you want to be the first person to meet our newest member? Uh uh would you mind? So I want to keep it vague because we talked about it kind of halfway off screen. But would new member, would you mind saying what you want them to know you as, and then the character you're playing?
Alla. Is that who you're talking to?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. So Alla is the newest member here tonight. Um, she is a widow. She's pretty tough. She's got a few kids, and she's in survival mode. That's what you need to know about Alla.
Awesome, awesome. You and I will have once this ad breaks over, we'll actually get to interact just a little bit longer without the boys. But yeah, there you go, Wizard Kicker. Wizard Kicker is a slippery butter convict. There's our new member.
Great names.
Boom. So many names. I'm gonna remember them. Hey, what's up? I started this, and then we had an ad break. Hi, I'm GM Matt. This is Fine Janus. We're gonna have a fun time. I was halfway done with this before I saw we're on an ad break, so I'm doing it again. New background. These are all my cool nerdy stuff. In fact, right there, this little Spider-Man thing was done by OT Cleric. And I'm glad I finally turned my desk around so everyone can see how awesome it is. If I back up and put my hands up high, there it is.
I'll show
Look
it.
at all that cool stuff. Anyways, I'm Jim Matt. If you're here, you know me. And if you don't know me and you're here, come talk to me. Say things in the chat. We do fun things for people who are first time chatters. But enough about me. Hey, look, I have my chat with SRPS. I mean SERPs up right now. Make that go away. Um, but we're going to introduce our players tonight. For those of you who are just joining us for the first time, it is my nerd cave. Thank you, Slippery. That's actually what we refer to here in my house. But yeah, let's go top of the order. So who do we have playing Micah tonight?
Doc. Doc Grimley.
All right, Doc. Who? Just in a tiny nutshell, who is Micah?
Tiny nutshell. He is a bastard. He is an opportunist. He's gonna do anything he can to catch that bag so he can have as much fun as he can before you know
Mm-hmm.
he kicks it.
And he is long distance sprinter. Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm seeing
No,
everyone
no,
do?
he would rather just hold somebody up, steal their horse, because I mean Chuck might be more of the athletic type. Uh,
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Micah's more the chill in the bar and
Okay, I'm gonna take some notes about that because I did have here this next episode is just a 2 mile run, but I'm gonna change that just for you.
he might die a little bit. I mean, you do remember the huffing and puffing underneath the picnic table? He's
That's right.
breathing real
That's right.
hard.
It was
He's,
some huffing and
you know,
puffing.
he only runs if someone's chasing
He's a
him.
good shot. He's a good shot. He's just not very athletic. That's why he shoots people.
That's right. That's right.
That's why him and Chuck work so well together.
The fitness gram pacer text. Doc, if we can ignore evil slippery buttery for a moment, someone has praise for you. Rain Warhammer says, Doc! Exclamation point. Um, so yeah, there you go.
Hey, Ray.
Okay.
We need more Doc fans.
We do
You
because
know what?
slippery
That is,
is,
I would love that. You know,
is
but
the
you know what? You know what they say about haters? It means
they hate us
any
because of anus.
all right. Exactly.
That's right. That's
He
right.
was he was being a cowboy right now.
We need even more Doc Ops, dude. He's so quick on the draw.
Really.
Why ops? Not the ops.
Okay. Next up, we have Chuck. Who's playing Chuck tonight?
That is me playing the French Canadian Chuck.
I love it. I love it. Who is Chuck in a nutshell?
Chuck is he's half man, half feral because he's just a wilderness survivalist and a trapper. So he lives outside. And you're right, Slippery. He does smell. He lives in the woods.
Yeah, yeah. He doesn't smell good. Um, and then, kind of last but not least, here I'll zoom in so everyone can kind of understand our newest player. Who is our newest player? Slippery already found out, but who cares? Go ahead, take the stage.
Yeah, so Alla is played well by Alla. That's actually my name here. But yeah, so she is really good at shooting. She had to be because she had no guy around to help take care of things, so she had to be a good shooter. And she's also a really good engineer, so she's good at building things, making things work, fixing things that are broken, all those kinds of things that she had to figure out. So that's just a little bit about her.
I love it. I love it. Okay. Now, before we get to the boys, oh my lord, Rain. That's the first time that's popped up, so I have to decide if I want to allow that word on stream or not. I do. It's medical actually. I understand what you're saying here. That's how we get the vanilla flavor actually. Actually not anymore. They've gotten rid of that way of doing vanilla flavors, but there we go. Let's get rid of the boys and let's just learn about Alla. So first off, we need to know what earned you the titles that you earned. So what are the two full titles that you picked? Um
Okay. I picked the sharpshooter
mhm,
and the engineer title.
awesome. And then
Yeah.
the one straggler you picked, what did you find that you liked?
I picked the scholar, and the one that I chose was hidden knowledge.
Awesome. Okay. Now I'm gonna throw you into the fire. So you've talked to me. You're like fairly new to TTRPGs, and we love you for jumping into this. This is gonna be the scariest moment you'll have for sure, unless you have like background written down and whatnot. Um, but if we jump back into the past, how did Alla get these titles? What did she do to become this sharpshooter and this engineer?
Um, and so when her husband died, because there was no one around to help her out, she
Hmm.
had to train and figure out these things to take care of her three kids. So just with shooting, her husband's gun was left at home. She started to practice on their property, and that's how she became decent at really good at, a natural shot.
Right, right, right. Awesome. And then the engineering, is that kind of follow the same suit then?
Yeah, same one. Not a lot of money. Had to fix things that were broken. Couldn't buy new things, so she had to make sure that all of her boys, she has three sons, were
Hmm.
were getting what they needed. So she was definitely trying to, build things and fix things and create things and that kind of stuff. So,
Nice.
if something's broken, it might not actually be broken when Alice around. You know.
I love it. And then
Mm.
your last little straggler perk, maybe it's not a big thing that involved you, but what is it that kind of got you that perk from Scholar?
She likes to read. So
love it.
definitely not something that a lot of women are doing around her at the time,
Yep,
but
yep.
there's no one else to tell on her and she lives alone with the kids, she can read whenever she wants. So,
I love it. Okay,
mm,
well, there's Alla in a nutshell. Uh, uh, Wizard Kicker's gonna make fun of me for saying a very funny phrase that one of our coworkers says all the time. Dang it. Alla,
mhm.
here is the saloon that you guys are currently in. Where would you like to be placed? There are plenty of open tables. There is a big card game going on, kind of here in the middle. There is a wait for slippery butter to hear me say this. There's a pianist over here. See this big wooden block? That's a piano. I couldn't find a piano. I looked everywhere. It didn't exist. So here it is. It's a piano. Can I change the colors to make it look different? Yes. Now it
Oh,
actually kind of looks like a piano. That was luck.
there
And
you
then
go.
there's the bar. So I'll let you decide where you would like to be in this mixture of people.
I was gonna be by the piano today.
Okay,
Yeah.
absolutely. Um, beautiful, beautiful. That would be Finley, by the way, playing the ivory keys. All right. Without further ado, let's get Kevin making some sounds, because you guys aren't just out there on the streets, where we had the fun background music. You guys are now in the saloon, which gives us this sort of music.
Background music. Or fun background music.
Okay. Chuck, Micah, you guys enter the saloon after just recently. Hey, this isn't my job. Who would like an extra D6 for one time tonight to do a recap of last week?
Sure. I got you. You are breaking up a bit, just to let you know. At least for me.
Oh, I am? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a little bit of that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
But no, what happened last session is basically we kind of explained our character's background a little bit. Chuck, he is a wanted man from is it French Canada, and he's kind of an outdoorsman, whereas I'm more of a gun for hire. And if you don't give me what I want, I tend to be a bit of an asshole. Hence the name, the Bastard. We ended up kind of holding up this stagecoach, robbing them, taking some horses because I wasn't going to walk, and it was going to take too long. And we rode into town. This guy came out of nowhere and he's like, George, I think it was. He's about to get hanged. Am I correct on that one?
You nailed it. Yep.
Yeah. We still wanted to go to the saloon, but we ended up Chuck ended up having some moonshine, right? So
Mhm.
we ended up just kind of going there and drinking. He kind of went off to do his own thing and saw a guy about to shoot into the crowd on top of the sheriff's, knocked that guy off like a beast, came down with a tomahawk. Meanwhile, I'm shooting everybody that looks sketchy. I almost took out the sheriff. Sheriff talked me down, though. He's a good negotiator. Somehow, became a deputy, and now we're here at the saloon. Finally going to get that drink. At least I hope.
Yeah, man, you nailed it. Yeah. George Lucas Pickett and his brothers, who you never found out if they're blood brothers or what. But yeah, you guys took them out pretty quickly. And Slippery is right. I forgot to put this surge to chat tonight. So chat, you guys can decide. We now have 3 individuals who could have a surge.
I feel like Chuck can't have it because I had it last
because
week.
you had it last time. That's true. It is
Yeah,
between
Chuck should
Micah
not
and
be
Alla.
allowed to have it.
Yep. So let us know whenever you guys get a moment. There's a few of you in there, so just vote. Just if you could put in there, Micah or Alla, which one you guys want to have the surge for the night. Alla, the surge is just you get to, instead of roll d6s, you get to roll d8s. No big deal, nothing crazy.
Thank you.
Okay. But yeah, with everything said, I'll check back in with chat here in about 5 minutes. For the surge vote. For yeah, you guys find yourself here in the saloon. as you guys kind of look around there, like I mentioned, there is a some sort of card game going on. There are a few gentlemen over here lonely drinking. There's a few people over here team drinking. There is a pianist. There is a woman in that general area, and then there is the bar as well. Where would you guys like to go?
Did you say team drinking?
Team drinking.
I
Team
I know-
drinking is very bad. Sorry,
I-
it's probably a take.
You say a take?
A
Okay.
take.
It's a bunch of teens team drinking.
Oh,
yeah.
team. Yeah, okay, I thought okay. Well, yeah, let's go to the bar. Let's get... Everybody looks pretty sketchy in here.
They don't all have guns, just so you guys know. I didn't want to cut your roleplay short. I just to find Western characters, they all end up having guns.
They all have
So
guns
sorry
on their
about that.
fingers. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Sorry, I'll let you guys jump back in it. Go ahead, Micah. Sorry.
Yeah, I kind of, Chuck, let's go to the bar. Start heading to the bar.
Okay.
And Chuck will follow too, and he'll go to the bartender. He'll be like, "Is there any chance you can get me a bowl of clean water?" And like he kind of looks at it like he's probably still like he just killed the guy with an axe. He's probably a nightmare, right?
Yes, you are. As the bartender looks at you two and goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna need you two to wash up first. There's a trough out back. It's for horses, but we're gonna dump the water after you do it anyway. So go ahead."
How about you let me get a shot of whiskey and then I'll go wash up real quick.
It's gonna be double price.
I growl and yeah, I'm gonna start
It's like
walking away.
what is it? What is this? The dirty price?
Yes. And he pours a shot of whiskey, puts it in a little glass, slides it forward. Micah, you kind of give it a down, and he grabs the glass and just tosses it. He puts it right in the garbage right away.
All right.
Hey, no offense, but you guys are covered in blood. Go clean up. I can be a little bit more friendly once you're back.
I
Fair
guess
enough.
that is fair. That is fair.
You guys take a little flash forward moment. You find yourself splashing away in the trough, and then you two come back. And Silas looks at you, and his smirk turns into a smile. And he goes, "Much better. What can I do you gentlemen for?"
Whiskey?
Regular price? Does that sound good to you?
Yeah.
I was going to say, is it still double price?
No, we're good now. And he
Okay,
puts them
thank
out
you.
there, and he pours, and he goes, "Now, do you still want that water, or is there something else I can do you for?"
No, I mean, I was going to try to wash the brains off my face. That's why I asked for it. Alcohol, please.
I understand. And he pours a second shot, and he cups them, slides them over, and does not remove his hands. And he goes, "Now we do have one very easy, quick rule. You're only allowed one weapon on hand in here. I won't leave you defenseless, but you all look like you got more than that." And he slides the whiskeys back towards himself.
He's like, does the fact that we are, and Chuck kind of turns his chest a little bit, the new marshals or sheriffs or whatever the title is, make any difference?
I'm gonna need some proof of that.
Yes, I'm wearing a badge.
He just looks down and goes, "Well, damn. I guess it does. Who the hell are you two?"
Then do deputies.
I'm starting to piece that together by the tin star in your chest, but where'd you come from? Well, I know everyone in town. Everyone drinks. We're all drinkers. I ain't never seen you
We're
before.
new to town. We're here to clean it up.
Okay. Okay. Good luck to you on that. I prefer everyone a little bit dirty because they come and drink after that. So I get what you're doing. Just don't do too good of a job.
Like you just made me go get clean.
I meant dirty in a moral sense, not so much as a metaphor. It's a metaphor, a simile, one of them two. Well, I suggest you make yourself friendly with everyone about town, and they don't post the bounties just in the sheriff's office. There is one, and he kind of points over to the piano. He goes, "We actually keep our own, because when you run out of coin drinking, I can always just point over there. So take your time, meet some folks, and I'll be here waiting."
You hire bounty hunters to collect on bar tabs?
The town does.
Holy shit! How big is the bar tab?
He looks like a quick glance at his papers. He goes, "You don't want to know. I have to work with the corridor every now and then because sometimes tabs go unpaid from death. So why am I telling you my business practices?"
Look, because we're becoming friends already. My name's Chuck. And he like goes to shake the bartender's hand.
He slaps his towel over his shoulder. "Chuck, Silas Silver, if you will. But you can call me Silas.
It's nice to meet you. I like to be friends with the bartender.
It's good to meet you too. Are you from here? Are you from out of town? It's not the smallest town here, but here in the Spire we do okay.
Or from down the road.
Oh, like outside of the town.
Yeah, we're near.
Huh.
Maybe je vis dans Québec.
Who's what?
Yeah, I'm not from here.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. I'm good with here. I can tell you everything about all of Elysium City, but like I don't know anything outside. Born and raised. Second shot's on me. And he pours two more and slides them to you. And he taps where his badge would be if he was wearing them. He goes, "We'll call it a tin tax. How's that sound?"
I feel like it's more to new friends.
If you want to call it a friendship, I'll call it a partnership, but that works as well. And he pours himself one and he takes a shot. As these two are, Micah, anything for me before we leave your scene?
Oh no, Chuck's taking the lead, and Micah's just letting him. Every shot he's giving, he's just taking it until he sees something wrong. He'll interject.
Okay.
Mike's just like, "Fuck yeah, whiskey, fuck yeah."
We'll jump over here to Alla. The two new people hop in. They bellied up to the bar pretty quick, and you've seen Silas do something he hasn't done in a long time. He only accepted payment for one of those drinks, but not the second one. You would know that's a little bit fishy of him, But you're over here with Finley at the time. She's doing good. There's some tips in her jar. No one's kind of gotten too friendly with her tonight. So you're just kind of in a little bit more chill mode. Is there anything you would like to do here at the bar? Do you want to hang out with Finley still? Are you going to kind of explore some of the people around the bar? What do you think?
I'm gonna probably talk to Finley more
Okay.
because if she's having a quiet night, I like talking to Finley because she's cool. We talk. She tells me stuff that's going on. I'm just sitting there fixing something for my horses, and she's telling me all kinds of stuff that's going on in town that I wouldn't know about.
Yeah, absolutely. So as Finley kind of plays, she's able to like look away from the piano, and she goes, "Yeah, well, they hung him. They got him. George is dead. They put the noose around his neck. I heard the gunshots. I was gonna stay tucked in. I mean, you were here. You heard the gunshots. I don't know what I'm saying, but I was there when they caught him. And that was the interesting thing. He wasn't doing nothing more than just playing cards right over there at the table, if you believe me."
Wow, that's something. So why would this happen to him then? What do you think?
Now, I didn't go to the hearing. I wasn't there when he was being hung, but I heard a whole mess of things. He did some bank robbing, some train robbing, some general jaywalking. I didn't know you could be in trouble for that. His rap sheet went very long.
Wow,
Mhm.
very
Mhm.
interesting. So Alla's just gonna kind of take that information and just sit with it for a bit.
Sure.
That's it. This
Uh,
He always has good info, you know?
Finley kind of leans over to the wall of the bounties, and she just kind of points and she goes, "You know, they say those Hill brothers were related to George's brothers. So, I'm just saying,
Mm,
the sheriff was real eager to give those two boys, those two new boys over there, they give them a badge for something like that. Uh, them Hill boys, they ain't smart. They born and raised around these parts. They ain't the brightest. I think that would be my next go round.
interesting. Thanks, Finley.
Of course, of course. And she just goes back to playing, and she's not singing, but she's like humming a tune. Um, as Finley kind of pointed out the bounty board, are you willing to look at it, or are you thinking about something else at the moment?
I want to look at it.
Okay. As of right now, there is Oak Hill Ike. He's wanted for about $1,000. And then there is the Hillboy Gang. Any information, $20. Capture dead or alive, $300.
Did, did it say their crimes?
Yeah, underneath it, the various things like assault, a few murders, stuff like that. Um,
Okay.
but nothing that stands out. Not here. Nothing crazy.
Thanks.
Just a few murders.
Just a few. I mean,
Yeah,
in the West,
just a few
that
light
makes
murders.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. No arsony. I mean, come on, that stuff spreads. That's crazy.
Okay.
hmm Okay. Anything else from you before we jump over back to the boys?
No, I'm good.
Suddenly, her gun goes off and shoots Micah. Jeez Louise. Also, you guys,
Oh,
We really want Micah
guys
dead.
yeah. I'm a
always
mock
does.
man. I'm a
Always
mock
does.
man.
Mark,
This
man.
this is when we find out that Slippery's actually playing the brother of someone Micah killed. You'll
my
find
God.
that out in 3 sessions. There is a advantage on the board, and in this game, that just means someone gets to roll with a d8. Also, Alla, you have been given the surge for the night, so you also have one roll that you can give all d8s to.
Okay.
And Stars out there gifting out subs to everybody. Look at him. What a guy. What a guy. Since secretly I'm Matt's alter ego. He's a monster.
Oh, is that you just for those are your feelings, your vibes towards Micah?
Dude,
How
you
how it
should
is?
see how fast I type. It's my other Twitch account, and I'm just like you don't even
Hey,
see my
man.
fingers moving.
You got some skill.
I know, but I
Impressive.
appreciate it. I appreciate it. But yeah,
You got
as
some
you
skill, house.
as you boys finish up your next glass of whiskey, the poker table over here is starting to get a little bit heated, and the older gentleman who just looks like beat to shit, he's down to a really small stack, shakes the table and goes, "Hey, you cheating, and I know you be cheating. Okay, I'm watching you and I'm watching your cards, and the maths ain't adding up. So you just admit you're cheating, you give me back my money, and I'll go on my way. But for you, you best stop, or else I'll call Bill." And there's an older gentleman with a rifle that just sits in the back here, and he turns and looks and goes, "Mm-hmm."
Chuck will saunter over to watch the game. Just
Yeah.
sipping on whiskey.
Sipping on whiskey. Micah, would you like to position yourself somewhere, or are you good where you're at?
So yeah, can I get myself like in a corner to kind of watch and cover Chuck? Like
Yeah,
a
what
corner.
corner? Yep.
I'm thinking right still up against the bar. Yeah, put me in the corner bar, up to the far left, past that person at the bar.
Over here-ish.
A little more to the yep.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. Also, one little friendly reminder, if you have the stream up to watch how things go, just make sure it's like muted a little bit, or else we can kind of double hear ourselves. Sometimes that is my fault.
Are you hearing me double? I haven't muted on my side.
I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. That's something I usually tell right away, and I totally forgot to this time.
No problem.
All right.
If there's
You're good. Ain't no problem. I haven't seen it or heard it. I just usually like to tell people. Star knows. I had to double up on him the other night because I'm a jerk. But yeah, Chuck, as you kind of get to this table, you notice there are three gentlemen. One much better, well-dressed, seemingly playing at ease. There is an older gentleman who looks like he's maybe got like 6-7 months to live. Like he's getting bad. He's starting to hunch over. And then there's a person who looks a little bit sketchy, a little bit dirty, and they could have used this money to have like a nice warm room for the night, but decided not to, and to gamble it away, just to kind of set the stage for what you're seeing.
And like it looks like the one guy's obviously winning compared to the others.
Oh yeah. He's got a pretty good stack there.
All right.
And
I just want to watch. I just want to watch for any shenanigans, skullduggery.
Yeah, of course. With a little bit of a smile, he takes out his cigarette and he just kind of looks around and goes, "Now, friend, I ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm just good at these cards here. I like to talk to them. They talk back to me. That's all. We can play a friendly game. It's no big deal. If you feel like you've been cheated, however, that is something we will need Bill for." And he looks over at Bill, this gentleman way here in the back. I called him Bill and I just typed in Mitch. Where in the hell is my brain? That was crazy. And Bill just kind of stands up out of his chair ever so slightly. And the older gentleman goes, "We don't need Bill. It's fine. I'll get my money back. Cheaters don't prosper. That's what they say in the good book. And I've read it cover to cover. Wait, I got this." And he turns back to his cards. And the fancier gentleman just kind of smiles as he leans back into the table. Seemingly problem averted, and Bill sits back down. Are you sticking there, Chuck? Or do you want to keep watching this game?
Yeah, I want to watch the next hand or two to see if like there's, is he saying this because he's losing and he's mad about it, or is there actually something going on? Is what Chuck's got. He's trying to like look casual, but he's trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm. You'll never know.
Micah's gonna order another whiskey and look around the room if there's anything else interesting going on. Chuck looks like he's got that table handled.
For this entire saloon, we have a DC of 100, just so you guys know, which we will start now. So starting to look around the room, you can definitely go ahead and get this game started with a roll. Get our first roll of the night, Micah. 3d6 in case you were wondering how the system works. It's all 3d6, or I'm sorry, you guys are absolute legends. You guys have 5d6 at the moment.
Goodness.
And we can use perks as well.
You can, absolutely use perks whenever you would like.
All right, give me one moment. I just gotta pull that up real quick.
Okay.
Apologies.
Would you like me to roll your d6 real quick while you're pulling that up?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Here's the fun part where Matt does math. and he tries to do it in his head to not sound like an idiot. I see a 5, a 10, a 16. Dropping this down. Okay.
Where are the titles?
Yep. Dropping it down a little bit as you kind of scope about the room, you get some real basic information. Like you learned earlier, these guys are loners. They just kind of drink because it was a tough day. This gentleman down here in particular at the bottom left is barely drinking. Like his hand is on the table and he's like lifting the glass just high enough to get a sip before putting it back down. Looking about the table, you notice Bill is got a finger like on the trigger as if he's ready to shoot at any given moment. The two compatriots at the bar aren't interacting with each other. One seems a little bit nose up in the air. And then this group of drinkers have now all kind of gathered together. And one of them is someone you've already met just kind of in passing, which is Dr. Miller, the local doctor and barber in town. Glancing across the room, you do notice the piano player and a lady next to the piano player that you have not met yet, who does kind of give off that kind of duster, kind of cool looking vibe. But yeah, as far as getting a 16 for now, that's what you see.
For sure.
Any perks you're thinking yet?
No, actually, I looked through it, and there's not really anything that can help me in this situation.
Sure. Okay.
That I can pick up. Wait, I forgot. I'm a sharpshooter.
You are.
I apologize.
You're good. All good. But I will move back to this table. However, I am going to ask Chuck and Alla, where are you guys looking particularly at the moment? What is your guys' kind of fixations here?
I figured it out.
Oh.
Okay.
For me, I'm interested in this like group of people now a little bit.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
If you would like to roll 3d6, or you can use your surge right away, up to you, which just makes it 3d8 dice. But you let me know if you want to roll normal or if you want to roll a little bit superpowered. That's up to you.
I think for this one, I'll go normal.
Okay. Would you like to hit the buttons yourself?
I'll do it. Yeah. Let me just
Okay.
grab my.
And I said 3 once again. It's 5. You guys are
It's 5?
legends.
Okay, cool.
Yes,
Thanks.
5d6.
Give me 1 sec. I want to
Yep.
do it. Sorry.
Yep, absolutely. While that roll is coming, Chuck, where are you looking? What are you thinking?
I think he's pretty focused on watching. He's especially watching everybody's hands who's playing the next couple games.
Okay.
Like I said, I want to know if the old guy's just a bad loser or if he's being cheated.
Gotcha. Okay. And it looks like we have a 12 over there. Awesome. And then Chuck, you're rolling yourself, correct?
Yeah, it's 5d6, right?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Roll 16.
Okay. 8, 5. Beautiful. Okay, so in order here, Doc, it maybe sounds like you had something that you were thinking for Micah. Are you still good?
Oh, I found it. A long eye. You carefully scan the area and reveal a hidden sniper trap, ambush, or environmental hazard within sight. Is there anybody who looks super sketchy in here?
What you've discovered with this perk is over here. It goes food prep, liquor. Back here in the corner is 100% like gunpowder and whatnot. It doesn't look like it's normally stored here. And then it goes back to liquor. So that is a definite problem. I wouldn't call it a trap. It's definitely something that could go horribly wrong.
There is a bomb in the corner.
There is a bomb in the corner, and everything is lit with lanterns at the moment. Just so you know. Okay.
With that, I mean, if I can do anything, I'm gonna kind of walk over to Mike, Chuck, and let him know.
Okay.
I'll tell him what I see.
As you head
Because
over,
see if he finds that alarming enough to do anything about. Well, I'm gonna go get some more whiskey.
sure. As you head that way, I'll jump over to Alla as her 12 jumps us into the first little crack in the DC here. You walk over to this group of drinkers, and they're drinking for a prize. There was an argument, and with a death in the town already, you hear this gentleman who is hovering over the table, leaning on it, weighing back and forth, and goes, now you folk, you think you know everything, but you don't know I was raised in this dirt. Some of you were raised in other dirts. I was raised in this dirt, and I know them brothers ain't gonna be gone, and I am willing to bet you money they'll be here within the next clock of the town's tower. Okay? That's my bet to you. And I'll stop drinking when they show up. And the rest of the group's like, okay, I'm pretty sure those two strangers back there watching the card table killed them all. I watched them. I've pronounced most of them dead. But for you, I will drink until they don't show up, because I'm an alcoholic. And he just starts downing them. And so as you kind of notice, there are some fairly sober people hanging out with this extremely drunk individual. And what you've kind of determined is, if you walk away from that, you're gonna know this Dr. Miller character who's egging everyone on here is trying to compile all this money that they're betting on and whatnot to go in his favor. So you can let him get that money, basically, and you can do with that information what you want later, or you can kind of step in and stop it. That's up to you. That's the milestone you guys have made here at the saloon. So anything you want to do, or are you going to just kind of step away and let that situation keep going?
I think I'll probably step in, and seems up my alley to try and do something here, see what's going on. Yeah.
Stepping up to the table as Dr. Miller goes, all right, best 2 out of 3. How's that sound? And this individual that you don't know necessarily off the top of your head just goes, I'll take them damn odds. And he holds this quarter and he goes to flick it at a cup, and you see Dr. Miller leans over and just pushes the cup to the side as it bounces harmlessly onto the table and then falls to the floor.
I'll probably ask this gentleman, do you always, I wish I could phrase it better, do you always take advantage of guys that are out of sorts?
I'm sorry, ma'am. Frankly, I don't know what you mean.
Well, he can barely stand. Do you like taking money from, well, I guess they do, but he can barely stand. Why are you trying to take money from this man? It's not a fair fight.
Now, pardon me, ma'am. We are having a friendly game of drinking delights here at my table, and your accusations of me being not even nearly as intoxicated as the rest is rude and frankly unsolicited. So if you would not mind, and a couple of them kind of turn and look at him as he says unsolicited and go, what did you say? Why are you using them big old words like that? And one of them pounds his foot to the ground and goes, I just don't reckon I understand what you're saying. Or is he not been drinking with the same drinking as? And he looks down at his glass and he looks at you. It is condensating quite a bit, and it is a clear glass. So it's either tequila or it's definitely water.
His drink?
Yep. Dr. Miller's drink, yeah.
Yeah, so I'd probably pick up his drink and smell it and just say, "All right, sir. I mean, it's just not right. You do what you want." And I'll look at the drunk dude and I'll just be like, "Well, now you know who you're playing with." And then am I able to just walk by them now and out the like walk away, or do we have to
You
dis
can if you want.
dispose the fight? Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah,
I want that guy to know that that doctor's drinking water.
as you kind of step away from that scene, very quickly a table is kicked and slammed. All these chips and all these quarters and glasses hit the ground at the same time, making a cacophony of sounds, um, which does immediately stop Finley from playing. And you just hear Miller go, "No, no, no, gentlemen, gentlemen, we're just playing a friendly game of." And this guy pulls out like it's kind of like a club, but the front of it has like a rock attached to it. And he goes, "A friendly game of what? Take my money, you dumb yellow bellied son of a." And you just hear the chambering of a gun, the pulling back of a pin, and you hear Bill go, "I want none of that now. Eyes been washing? Doctor, why don't you go ahead and get on out of here and you leave them quarters and those nickels and them dimes on that table." And the rifle is pulled up close to Bill's eye, and Dr. Miller just kind of steps up. "I didn't mean nothing by it. I was just looking to, have some fun. I know when I'm not welcome." And he kind of slowly gets up to the middle of the room, and Silas looks at him and just shakes his head, and he goes, "I'll make it up to him. Penicillin, just got some new ones. You come to me when you need it." And he gives him a wink and he heads out the door.
Nice.
Uh, as the music slowly kind of kicks back up and revitalizes itself, Micah, you have probably made your way over to Chuck by now. Um, However, Chuck, you have now hit a new milestone in this DC here.
Ooh,
Uh, as you notice, not necessarily the rich guy playing some card tricks. However, this middle individual, the man who looks dirty, grimy, and was just kind of looks like he just got off from doing like a dirty job, he does pull a card from his pocket and swaps it with a different one and subtly puts it back on down on the table. And
I think
with that, Micah approaches.
And I see this. I see this go down.
Yeah. Yeah, you both kind of see it at the same time.
I look at the cheater and I'm like, cheat. I point at him, look, that man right there is cheating you right there. Up for
He
no
just
cheaters.
he looks over his shoulders, big eyebrows up.
Chuck's
"Huh?"
Chuck's gonna casually saunter around to be like kind of behind that guy now that Mike is
Yeah.
talking
And
to him.
I'm drawing closer as Chuck's coming in behind him, straight up like a cop move, you know?
Sure. Uh, he takes off his hat and he looks at both of you. Goes, "Gentlemen, nothing to see here. You say cheat. I would like you to identify the cheater. Just a friendly game of cards here." And the old man slams a table
Uh,
down, and the chips go flying. He goes, "Damn right, he's a cheat." And he points across the table to the rich man. "He's been taking my money all damn night. Bill, you know I'm right."
I'm gonna grab the wrist with the card in it.
Okay. Uh, you step up and
Head
grab
out.
it. This will be our second round here. Let's get some d6 going. But explain yourself as we get the d6 going. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach over and I'm gonna like, I'm just gonna grab his wrist and just kind of like pop it open and hope a card just like pops out. Just show them what he was doing. Because when I saw him pocket it, I assume I saw what sleeve he slid it up in. So I want to show them what a little cheat he is.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Go ahead, good
And,
sir.
and I do have a
You
direction with this. Don't so just bear with me.
No, 100%. I'm with you. Yeah, 5d6, drop them down. Chuck, you can roll your 5d6. Because I assume your role is also to kind of aid in this situation, correct?
Yeah, yeah. Either
Okay.
that or like again, like Mike had kind of got it, so Chuck could have just like he's in position. If anything, if it looks like somebody's going for a gun or something, it's suplex time. But
It's suplex time. Okay. Okay.
hang on, I'm gonna roll too. What am I doing?
Yep. Yep. And to
DC.
catch you up, Star, what's happened over here
Oh,
is the doctor was taking advantage. Wow, a 25 is nasty. The doctor was taking advantage of some drunks, basically, and Alla was able to kind of step in and be like, "Don't be a douche." Uh, and then did Finley never start playing? How dare you, Finley? That's Kevin's fault, not Finley's fault. Finley's a doll. And then a
she's a
25.
professional. How dare you?
I'm so sorry. Wow. Okay. Um, as you guys kind of rattle this guy around, as you lift up his sleeve and you kind of like jostle it around, nothing comes out at the moment.
What now?
What about them
Making me look
pockets?
like a liar?
I assure you, I am not out here ruining a game of chance, a game of cards. It's one of our favorite pastimes. Chuck, what exactly were you? You're looking for guns and whatnot, right?
So what about them pockets? There's got
We
to
need
be
to take him
cards
out back.
in the
We'll
pockets.
take him out. We'll take him out on the side, and we're just gonna pat him down. I saw this man. You called me, and I'm. You are the law. I saw you.
You can check my
You know what?
pockets, Jim.
If there's no card on you, we'll just let you come on back in here. Keep doing your thing. But
Absolutely. Check pockets, please. Silas, Bill, who are these two? And there is just silence from behind the bar, and Bill has slowly moved his rifle from the ground to his hip, like sitting across his lap, basically.
do we see this?
I mean, it's noticeable. He makes a. I'll be honest. Bill makes a harumph anytime he moves. So he kind of goes, and then the rifle is set down. From, go ahead.
I was saying, 'cause you said we saw him swap it. So yeah, like
You sure did. You most certainly
I'm
did.
rummaging. I'm rummaging. I'm searching.
Okay, digging through pockets.
Yeah.
And face it with it. I'm not just doing
Right
pockets.
here.
I'm checking.
I'm getting under his coat, getting into his sleeves. I seen it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a frisking. Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a straight frisking.
You're going through sleeves. You're going through pockets. This man the whole time is like, I cannot believe the insanity. And he's like, excuse me, sir. Ask first, please. Look, Bill, do something. From over here in the corner, Alla, is there anything you would like to do during this kerfuffle of a situation?
I imagine we're not being quiet. Yeah.
I think
No. This has the attention of the bar.
I think I started my own kerfuffle and I'm good.
Okay, absolutely. So stepping back over to this situation, I am going to inertly take off 10 of the DC here, which is dropping it down very, very quickly. But you guys are digging through this gentleman. You're looking for just about anything. You're pulling out cigars, cigarettes, a few matches, some house keys, and the gentleman is looking. Are you quite finished? I feel as if I'm being treated like a second-class citizen, and I am a frequent of this
This
facility.
is a new age. This is the age of equality, good sir.
Tolerate card cheats.
Now, you call me a cheat. I am known for fiddling with my cards. And if that's what you saw, I don't know what to tell you. You can ask anyone here in this establishment. I fiddle. I like to play with these as I sit here. And everyone's been okay with that. Now, where specifically, all three of you, where are your eyes? We'll go Micah, Chuck, and then Alla. Where do your eyes all go at this moment in time? As he sits there playing with these cards, flipping them around.
My eyes are around him like he's playing some kind of a trick. I seen him cheat. I seen it.
Are you watching these cards he's moving around, or are you looking for anything else in particular?
He's grifting, so yeah, I'm gonna let him do his trick, and then I'm just gonna beat him up.
Okay. So hear me out. As you're looking, you're watching his little trick. The DC does go up by 5. Chuck, where are your eyes at?
I'll say Chuck is using his keenly attuned hunter senses to look for like the equivalent of like rustling in the underbrush. I want to see like in the background area around him, like movement that doesn't belong. Suspicious trickery.
Look at you, be slightly more diplomatic than me.
Fiddlestick, says Wizard Kicker. That's a good inside joke. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so you're looking for any odd movement. Okay, I will keep that in mind. I will not change the DC here. And then Alla, over here from the corner, where are your eyes at?
I'm back to fixing my saddle strap that broke earlier. I'm just kind of sitting in the corner, observing what's going on, not feeling too threatened. But
Okay.
I'm back to my thing. Yeah.
Okay. So with that, I am going to add another 5 to the DC here. So it is at a 20 at the moment. So I'm going to hold off on Doc's roll. Alla, is there any roll you would like to do for fixing your saddle? That's kind of separate. That's not necessarily this DC for the saloon, so you can kind of like slowly work on it if you want. But if there's anything you want to do here for like the saloon's DC, you can. But if you're good fixing your saddle, you're good.
No, I think I just want to. No, I think I'm okay.
Okay.
Actually, no. I want to go over to the table. I kind of want to go. I want to go stand closer to the table and just kind of see what everyone's doing over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Getting closer, I'll let you jump into this DC as well. Chuck and Alla, let's go ahead and get a roll here. So either 5d6 for you guys, or Alla, if you want to bump up your surge here, you could. It's up to you. However, Micah, he will finish doing his little trickery here. If you want to, when he's done by the end of these rolls, you can punch him outright.
Yeah, I want to pistol whip him and drag him outside.
Absolutely. After this DC here, you absolutely can.
I got a 19.
Well, damn. Alla, it is literally impossible for you to fail this check now, which is crazy. But let's see how good you do.
Is it worth using the surge?
It's up to you. The DC was 20, and Chuck just made it. He already got 19, so it's down to 1.
Okay. So no, let's just go.
I'm gonna put 1 down, which is silly because she's not gonna get. Okay, yeah.
And a 14.
Perfect. I'm gonna X that out. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Yeah. Nope. That's both. Chuck, as you're looking, his hand that he's like presenting as like free and kind of flashing these cards around, the offhand is not moving and is like oddly not moving. And now that you kind of looking around, the sleeve of this hand that's flickering around is way too thick, as if he's moved his hand into this other like arm sleeve of his coat, and he's been moving these cards around as you guys have been frisking him. And you can now see these little fingers moving within the jacket.
As I can I snatch a hold of that?
Oh, you absolutely can.
Snatch.
The card kind of slowly floats down and hits the ground. He goes, "Sir."
And then just is like this like moment of silence as Chuck just like glares at him.
Alla, what you notice is this richer gentleman immediately kind of goes, "It appears as if my card game is not going to go as swimmingly as I presumed. I believe it's time for me to cash out." And he starts collecting all his chips. You actually kind of dipped into a little secret above the DC roll here. As you notice, he has many chips from yesterday that are not able to be played today.
So what do I want to do with those? What do I want to do with that information?
Yep, with that information, it's up to you. You can do anything you want with it.
I don't want to steal them or anything. That's just not me.
Right.
Can I do nothing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's totally valid for you to store that information and move on.
Yeah, I'm gonna think about that and move on.
Okay.
I know what this guy's about. Yeah.
1,000%. That works for me. Micah, you had an idea, correct?
Well, I'm gonna slightly shift it. Now that we have caught him dead to rights cheating, and I'm gonna take a nice little the days he can't take. He can't personally cash in. This is just gonna be our down payment for you to keep on doing what you're doing. I'm gonna look at him pointedly.
Now, gentlemen.
And then I show him the star.
There's a perfectly good reason for I understand what it looks like.
Look at it as a percentage, good sir. Good percentage, and you ain't got to go to jail for being
50.
a cheat.
Just immediately agrees. Chuck's like, even beyond that, and then he kind of looks at the old guy there. He's like, "You were right. So you might want to talk about."
I think you're kind of in a hot spot there, boss. I think we're just gonna take this. It's gonna be either 50 every time, and it's gonna be 100 this time as a down payment. We'll leave you alone for a week.
He like does a sniff from the guy who's grabbed him kind of from behind. He looks at you, Micah, and he's just this once. It's a misunderstanding, but I am perfectly okay with paying it in full as some sort of new deputy tax.
Yeah, but make sure to come to me or my associate Chuck.
Of course.
We'll have to come find you.
No, of course not. I've just remembered of a duty as he's like looking to get his arm back, and his fake arm is just kind of like sitting there in a weird pose.
Chuck, like before he lets him go, Chuck will just lean in, and he'll like right after Micah says, "Or I'll find you." Chuck will just like sniff him, and then he'll just go, "I can find you anytime now."
Cause of the sniff?
That's right. I have your scent now, my friend.
Silas, how much a bath?
And then he'll let him go.
He kind of like slowly walks away. He gets about to the front door, and as he's like getting closer, he is immediately shoved out of the way from a white blur as Dr. Miller rushes back in here, pushes this gentleman off to the side, and he goes, ladies and gentlemen, deputies, please, there's trouble.
I'm trouble.
George Pickett, the one we just hung and I pronounced dead, not much longer than in less than an hour ago. he is in the middle of the street and not in the prone position. He is on 2 feet.
Chuck will just kind of like.
Chuck, why don't you get your hatchet, boss? And I'm gonna pull out my repeater and start walking outside. Because what?
As Dr. Miller like opens up the door and is like looking down the road, he's like frozen. As you two head out the door.
Yes.
Okay. And then our third.
Yeah, I think when Chuck hears there's a dead person in the street, he would be curious. Yes.
Alla, hearing this information, are you heading that way as well, or are you going to stay cozy up here in the bar?
No, I'd like to go out.
Okay. Let's jump over to our last map of the night. Don't look into any of these. There could be some cool things here. They could be not cool things here. Don't worry about it. Oh my lord. There it is. Dang it. Stop looking at those things.
I'm not looking.
I'm teasing. I'm teasing. Okay. Oh, I forgot to bring. Dang it.
Don't look at me. I'm ashamed.
Look at me. No, I'm the opposite. I'm screaming, look at me, because I need attention. As you three,
as we stream our game.
As Dr. Miller looks and he points, he goes, that's the posse. They're surrounding him, but he is standing and communicating on his own free will, and I know for a fact he was dead. And he looks back and he goes, "I'm sorry, miss. This is not a conversation for the likes of the female sex.
I'm good, doctor. Or whatever you are. I'm gonna. Yeah.
Oh, of course. I apologize. It's just what I was saying was what I would consider quite gruesome. He was just recently hung, and it is not a pretty sight. Is all.
I can handle it.
If you say.
He's still like all fucked up.
Oh, he
Well,
is.
let's go, doctor. If he's up, we got to put him back down.
You guys head that way?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dead man walking.
Okay. As all three of you kind of.
Do we got a cameraman?
Do you have a cameraman?
They're like a photographer. I'm gonna grab. Never mind.
I was gonna say at the moment no. But the crowd kind of parts for you guys as you guys get closer. And George looks at you two and goes, I recognize you. You were the two that shot and killed my brothers. They were here. I remember.
That's pretty impressive there, George. How are you doing?
I think I remember dying, and now I'm here on the streets being just real thirsty like, and that's particular, but one cannot say that's bad for being dead.
Real thirsty like, huh? Yeah, do you need some water, buddy?
I think water would be appropriate. I just wandered out of any points over to the doctor's area. I just came from there. I was on a big old wooden table. I had things in me, and I was open. My chest, I saw the things, the guts. I'm not making a lick of sense, am I?
Or is he standing there like butchered?
He has a shirt on, but it's like bleeding. It's not bleeding. It's just really, really wet. And Wizard Kicker, I am drinking Wizard, so chill out, man. Make fun of me if you want.
I've never seen death change its mind.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. As he tips his head and goes, I ain't never been dead and alive before, so this is new for me as well. I
Can,
will
can I
say
just shoot him in the face?
you absolutely can. The DC for killing this man a second time is not very high, believe it or not. It is only a 35.
Yeah, I shoot him in the face.
Okay, go ahead and roll your 5 d6.
All right, I'm sorry. I know what you were talking, but I'm like that.
No,
This is. I'm
no.
committed to what I'm doing.
You're like,
This,
nope,
this
don't,
game is
don't
you
trust
guys
this.
interrupting me. Don't worry.
Don't trust this at all.
No, if you guys don't interrupt me, you're doing the game wrong. You're supposed to stop me
Mike
from
is
doing what I'm doing.
Mike is the guy that lives through the horror movie because instead of talking to the villain, he's just like, no, I just shoot him in the
Yes.
head.
Yeah, definitely a good.
You guys should know the single player game that I'm playing with Nate. One of the skills he wanted was
What am I
never
doing
let him
wrong?
know your next move, and he's like killing people, just like this. Exclamation point roll, no slash.
My bad.
You're good, brother. Ain't no thing.
There we go. 17.
17. Let's fucking go, dude. Okay. You haven't got it yet, but that bullet, you know you hit him right, and there was even a little splatter of something, but it wasn't blood, as if like embalming fluid or some like water just from like cleaning him up explodes out from behind him, and he stops and he goes, damn. And then there's like the desert like pushes a little bit of sand through the air. Everything gets really hot and then calms back down, and he like puts his fingers up to his forehead and he goes, well, I'll be.
I'm gonna shoot him again.
Before you go, does anyone else do anything?
I'm just in disbelief
Okay.
because there's nothing natural about what's happening right now.
Okay.
I'm not doing anything.
Chuck, anything from you?
Are there torches lighting the street, just out of curiosity?
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
Chuck is gonna run and grab a torch.
Okay, the nearest one is right here. We'll even give you this. It's getting a little dark. And believe it or not, I have a torch for you.
Oh, nice.
I've got one. Don't look at where I'm getting it from. No one needs to know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I just saw whatever this is, survive a bullet, fire is the next option.
That's right. That is the right thing to do. Okay, I don't have a torch on hand, and I don't want to show you any other things, but you have a torch. I promise
I have a
you do.
torch. I can imagine it. It's
Uh-huh.
glorious. It's glorious.
Micah, that brings us back to you. Actually, it does not, because old George gets a turn. And oh boy, can someone roll me a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Can someone roll me a d6, please?
What does it mean? What does 3 mean?
I just inhaled Windsor, and that's horrible. 1, 2, 3. It has to be Pastor Kyle. No way. As Pastor Kyle steps closer to George, and he goes, now, son, what's happening to you is not biblical. And George just looks at him and goes, and immediately takes a bite at Pastor Kyle's neck and rips it to shreds as his body goes limp in his jaws.
Oh, God.
Now, Micah, we come back to you.
I'm gonna shoot him in the head.
Okay. Go ahead. Give us another 5
you
and
know
6.
what? Never mind. Can I actually do a called shot and kneecap him?
Oh, absolutely you can. And keep in mind, there is a basically a surge that Star has dropped if anyone wants to use it. Who knows?
Yeah, I will
if now's
use
the
that
right
surge to kneecap him.
Who knows if now's the time, you know?
That way, at least he'll be slow.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and drop that D6 and do some D8s for me. Give me 5 D8s here.
5d8.
Now I'm getting hungry and thirsty. I'm gonna ignore everything above that, and Wizard Kicker is now really into eating pastors. Is what I'm getting
I
for
want
this.
to order pizza, but it's too late in Canada. It's a dilemma.
You said 5d8, right? It's
Yep.
exclamation mark or R, right?
Yep.
There we go.
Hey, guess what? 24 is more than 18. So you could kneecap him, right? But with his head like holding this dude's neck, you can see like his jugular is sitting there open. His like brain is exposed again. Do you still want to kneecap him?
Oh, I'll shoot him in the brain if the ad's exposed.
Yeah, absolutely. Describe how this bullet hits this dude.
Yeah, he's just tearing into the dock. I point my gun at him. I walk a little closer so I don't mess up, and I just open up and I just blast him right in the skull, like brain stem.
Absolutely. As George is like pulling this last chunk out of Pastor Kyle's neck, he looks up to see your bullet and he goes, "Ah, damn!" And bam! As it hits George, let's see if this works. It never ever does. Yes. George falls. Pastor Kyle hovers, I guess. Pastor Kyle falls. And everyone in town has a hand on a gun. Everyone's looking at you two as Chuck runs over with a lantern.
I've started blasting my sword. Deputy business.
Get the fuck back! Everybody, get the fuck back now!
So the pastor, is he just bleeding out right now, or is he dead?
Oh, couldn't be more dead. There's blood definitely pouring out of him, but he couldn't be.
So what would I call? So this is the pastor, doctor. So we got a doctor here.
I am back here, and I feel quite comfortable back here.
We got two dead men. This dead man ain't getting. Well, okay. Can we say that I happened to retrieve my knife after throwing it? Because like that's a lucky knife.
Sure.
Can I? So this is gonna sound a little gruesome, but I feel like Micah would do this.
Uh-huh.
Can I cut off George's head?
Yeah.
And can we set him on fire?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Which one do you want to do first?
I asked Chuck, do you think this is a good idea, or what should we do? Because he's coming back. What if he comes back as a ghost?
He's like, my plan was to set him on fire, but you beat me to it.
Then yeah, let's just set him on fire.
You should probably throw the pastor in with him.
Well, why? There's
As
dead. The poor pastor deserves a proper
Alice
burial.
steps up from behind you guys.
When she says that, like Chuck will meet her eyes and he'll kind of nod and he'll go, like rabies.
Yeah.
What is rabies?
Good question. I'm scared. Or I'm not scared. What if he's contaminated like Mr. George?
We don't even know. He was, from what I understand, he's a criminal. Sometimes hangmen come back. You never heard.
No, that was
You
not
never heard the
You-
story. We just
No,
put down a dead man. We heroes.
There is
should
a
have her
flunk,
race.
flunk, flunk
We should have
sound.
for a race gun.
It's like metal slapping against something next to you, Micah.
I look.
It is Dr. Miller, and he looks. He goes, "You heard the lady. Both of them." And he's trying to light his lighter, his own personal lighter.
All right. Anybody got Chuck? You got any of that moonshine left?
Oh hell yeah! Like you look over and like Chuck is already kind of dousing George with.
Yeah, I guess we're just gonna set these fools on fire.
Okay.
Like everybody who's a little bit squeamish, I suggest you go back home and go about your business. Doc,
Yeah,
you stay here. I am
actually do
Chuck.
this, like, I mean, I know I'm kind of an asshole and all, but these guys, well, the George guy, he could just burn, but the pastor.
I feel bad about the
Can we at least
pastor.
like do a pyre or something?
Right. I feel bad about the pastor.
People immediately are stepping away. They're not being shy about it. The doctor steps back. The blacksmith in town looks and he goes, "I wouldn't. Before you burn him, I'd like to. You know what? I'll get him after." And he just kind of steps back. And goes, "The metal will be fine after. It'll be cool."
What metal are you talking about?
Well, he's wearing a bracelet, and I could use that.
If we
Jesus.
I'm gonna walk over and search the pastor.
Yeah.
And if we don't want to burn him, maybe we could just shoot him again. Right in the head.
and then Chuck will look at Alla and he'll go like, "Can you do me a favor and like, can you point your gun at his head until we set him on fire?"
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you. Very helpful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh no, I'm gonna end up getting infected just reaching down and searching people's pockets.
You start reaching through Pastor Kyle. He has his Bible. It's like almost like a baby Bjorn, almost like a like cool fanny pack Bible that's like wrapped around him with ropes. That has some notches on it. It's now covered in blood. You find the little band that the blacksmith was talking about. And as you kind of are digging through these pockets, you just hear this and his eyes slowly open and he goes, "Ain't no way that's what it's like beyond this shit. It ain't worth breathing over."
Yeah.
As Pastor Kyle looks at you, Micah, and goes, "You might as well do it now before I end up like him. Okay? I've seen more, and I've seen outside of here, and I don't like it
I
one
put my
bit."
pistol up to his forehead and bam.
Bam! It's easy enough to do. As Pastor Kyle his head bobbles, hits the ground again. Dust explodes out from going through his head. And for a moment, Micah, you are blind. You are covered in sand.
Fair enough.
And with that, does
It's
anyone
so
want to do
Saw
anything?
that. You saw that. He was trying to bite me.
He came back from the dead. Holy shit! and then Chuck starts dumping moonshine on the pastor too.
I love it. I do have actually the perfect amount of fire for this. If you can indulge me for just a moment. Not that one. Not that one. Where is it? Where is the big fire? Is it this? Yes.
Wow.
It gets smaller. Don't worry. You guys aren't on fire.
Oh, Jesus. It's under control. Oh, my God.
It doesn't get smaller. You guys all die actually today.
We're all on fire.
I assume you light these two on fire, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was Chuck's not messing with that.
As you all kind of
So,
step back.
was there no money on the pastor?
Oh, not a lick.
Hmm?
There we go. He is a pastor through and through. His money must be at the church somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck, I think we need to take a stop at the church.
and then Chuck will kind of look at the two of you and he'll go like, "Actually, I'm kind of worried about the rest of the brothers that we killed. I mean, we just saw one dead guy come back to life and then another.
Well, let's go
There's
set them
4
all
other-
on fire.
Right, I think we might have to go."
I can attest to the other brothers, as Dr. Miller kind of squeamishly from the back. They are actually burnt, cremated, if you will. I was asked by the sheriff, and he points across the way to Sheriff Preston, who is this gentleman right here. Sheriff Preston wasn't quite done with the victim yet, the criminal.
What, his body?
And he looks at you, and the big opposing sheriff, who, if you remember from last week, has the squeakiest little voice, goes, "Yeah, I had some questions about some of his. I wanted to make sure we had the right bounties. I was looking for some particular markings on the bodies, so that's my fault if I have brought this evil amongst us." And he looks down at the flame and he goes, "But it does appear as if we have ended this said corruption, so that's fine with me. But I did overhear you folk talking about going over to the church for a peek season. And I'm going to hold my breath at what you said you were going to look for. Because I'm going to assume it's to go find them Ike. Oak Hill Ike. Because that's where he's held up. That's why the pastor is here in town and not at his church. And I think this town can appreciate what you've done here today and what you'll do tomorrow at the church, taking down Oak Hill Ike and his posse. Is that correct?
You know it. I give him my most thumbs up. Yeah, Sheriff.
That's what I thought you were saying. And that's what we all heard here. Correct, everyone? And everyone nods in approval. And that's what we heard, Sheriff. They were going to help with a thing. Not so much to take from the church. Ain't none of us heard that, right? Right.
Privately just rolling my eyes.
So with that
I
said,
mean, another bounty? How much is the bounty?
Oak Hill, good old Ike. And then just for funsies, Alla, do you remember how much his bounty was?
Oh shoot.
It's
It's
okay.
300. I don't know who.
It was 1,000 for Ike and his gang. It was 300 for the Hill, for Mr. Hill.
Oh, right.
Yep. Do you want to relay that information to these guys then?
Yes, I do.
Absolutely.
It's the $1,000 guy.
$1,000.
Yep.
And he's holed up at the church.
He's held up at the church. That is
And
what
deputies
we've heard.
can collect on bounties.
Deputies can collect in full on bounties, if you remember.
Chuck. Looks like we can
And,
get some more drinking money.
When you say him and his boys, it sounds like boys plural to Chuck. Forgive me, my English not my first language.
I did. Plural is what the S means at the end of sentences or words. Yeah.
That is true. So like, are we talking 2 boys, 3 boys, 20 boys? What are we talking here?
The word is he left the train with 3. But then it is said that he has gathered anywhere between that 3 and 15.
Oh.
If you need backup, he looks at the lady holding the rifle. He goes, it appears as if it has come to you.
Yeah. What do I
Yes.
get out of it?
It's like, well, I mean, my math is not good. What is $1,000 3-way?
Are we going to split it 3 ways? Are you guys going to be good for it?
I feel like it should be 50-50, and then actually, how about like 40-40 for me and you, Chuck, and then she gets the other 10% until she proves herself.
Nah, I'm not interested. You guys will be fine. I want equal parts. I'm proven.
It's up to you, Chuck.
You know, I have to appreciate a good negotiator.
So what?
Okay.
Equal then?
And Chuck will think about it for a second, and he'll just like he's trying to divide 1,000 by 3 in his head, and he's like desperately trying not to show how hard that is for him.
33% each.
If you don't mind, we could do this different, because technically, I'm sorry, ma'am, but you wouldn't be allowed to collect a bounty in full unless, and he digs from his pocket and he goes, I've been giving these out like scabies lately. And he tosses it through the fire and it lands kind of in the dirt, and he goes, unless you got one of them attached to you, then they get no say. That's your bounty to collect as well. And
Wait,
it's a
what?
little
What'd you
it's a little tin star that says deputy on it.
I pick it up. Can I have that?
I've been giving them out lately. And dead folk coming back alive, I'll give out any more. If anyone else wants to go collect dead people.
Okay. I'm gonna pick that up and put it on.
Now,
I mean,
gentlemen, the math
the
gets real easy.
Dilemma solved.
And I look over at Micah. What's he looking like?
Micah,
I'm I guess that's if that's what's gonna go down. At least I'm getting paid, right? Who knows what else we might be able to find laying around.
All right. Thanks, Mike.
Exactly.
Your hand.
All right. And then Chuck will just look at Alla and goes like, "All right, partners it is then." And he sticks his hand out to
I'll
shake.
take your hand. Yep. Yep.
It's like, all right, do we wait till morning or do we go now?
So this is the evening of the day that the guy hanged and he came out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess they're still actively there. We might as well go put them down before we go to bed.
All right, no time like the present.
That's what I'm thinking, boss.
Mhm. I'm ready.
Okay. With that, a fire burns behind you guys. As you guys head, can I get you? Nope. Okay, well, just you two. Dang it! Don't worry about those dead coming back to life. They're not coming back to life. I swear. As you guys kind of, as you
Oh my
head
God.
off.
Shoot him again.
No, just kidding. As you three kind of head out of the spire, you head into the deeper part of town where the church could be. This is where we call it for the night, but we do have a few things we have to do. As the fire of the two individuals is behind you guys, we do have to vote on who earned what tonight, and we do have a group of 3 now. And here's what I've decided. I want to change it up a little bit because I want you guys to all get perks, because you guys are going to start really, really low here soon. So here's how it's going to work. Micah, you get to pick what you thought Alla, what kind of perk she showed tonight. Alla, you get to choose what kind of perk Chuck showed tonight. And then Chuck, you get to determine what Micah showed off tonight. And if there's anyone still in chat tonight, then you guys get to pick someone who gets to earn a second perk. So there's always 2 up for grabs, basically. So, and that is just if anyone's in chat still. But Micah, if I had to put you on the spot, what do you think Alla kind of showed tonight that was a perk worth getting? Or at least a title. What title did she invoke?
I'd say face, smooth talker.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Alla, just know that you can pick any one perk from face.
Oh, cool. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with the I know a guy,
Okay.
please.
Awesome.
Thanks.
I know
Go
a
ahead and
guy.
check that off. And then Alla, which one of these titles did Chuck kind of show off tonight?
Let's go with. Sorry.
No, you're fine. This is kind of the tricky part of the night, and everyone's like tired, and 90% of the time I've drank a lot, so good luck trying to figure out what title you think people are good for.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Survivor for Chuck.
Okay.
Yeah. He wasn't gonna leave Micah behind. Like he was like showing some team player vibes there. So
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Chuck, do you have any left in survival you can pick from?
That was one of his main ones.
Oh
Okay.
shoot, sorry. Okay.
No,
but
that's okay.
it's
So is there anything else you think he may what do you have maxed out at the moment?
Survivor and Shadow, I think.
Okay. Is there anything else that maybe
Yep. Let me see. Marshall. We need Marshall.
Okay. Go ahead and pick one from Marshall there, Chuck.
Nice. Which is funny because like I was gonna say for Micah, but like probably Marshall.
Okay.
Mhm.
Because
There
that
you
was
go.
some sheriff stuff. He shook down a card cheat.
Yep.
I say we killed zombies in the town square. That was some I'm the sheriff shit.
That'll be my second perk at Marshall.
There you go. And would you believe it or not, chat has agreed Alla should get a perk in Marshall as well. So there you go. A couple of marshals heading their way out to go fight Ike and his gang. I love it.
Hell yeah.
As I like that I didn't switch the music from the saloon music, and you guys just burnt two people, and someone got their neck bit, and there was a clear zombie in the middle of town square. But other than that, this has been the Tavern Boards game presented, which is Find Janus. It's a game that was written by Wizard Kicker over here in the comment section. He wrote the entire cyberpunk version of it. The Western is something I kind of made up for the game to kind of fit something into it. But hi, I'm GM Matt. If you're just now joining me, you're late, but that's okay. We're glad to have you anyways. The other people in the game with us tonight, of course, we'll start at the top. Micah, any last words you want to say?
Thank you for having me. I had a lot of fun. I just need more people to shoot.
That's right. Give them some people to shoot. I love it. Chuck, anything from you?
Like how the whole group was in agreement. Those are zombies. We're clearly just going to set them on fire.
That is the right thing to do at the moment.
It's the right call. There's a good choice.
And last but not least, Alla, anything you want to say as we sign off for the night?
No, thanks. This was super fun, and I love seeing everyone's comments. Thank you.
You betcha. You betcha. Look at that. And Slippery left early tonight, so he wasn't even that mean. But from all of us here at Find Janus, thank you guys. And as always, deuces mooses.